Peace. Welcome to the Scrap and Roll MMA podcast. I'm your host, Sky. We got your host, Jace, and Damien in the building. CJ is out there making that money. Keep in mind, if you are in San Diego and you're an adult who loves to have an amazing adult beverage, hit up your boy Cash Cocktails. And, you know, he goes around, he caters events. He got you. Go ahead. You get married, you getting divorced, whatever it is. You're graduating, all of the above. You want some good drinks, custom made drinks? Hit him up. That's what he's doing. All right, but back to the pod. We are back. We are live. How was everybody's weekend? All that good jazz?
Oh, it was cool. Chilling. Watching some UFC.
My weekend was cool. I was just out here grinding in these streets. Who am I playing with? I was playing Call of Duty as per usual. You know, if y'all want it, come get it. Fuck around and find out, clan, you don't want it. But I will say, though, sad that CJ's not here, but I'll be in San Diego this weekend. Let's go get some real Mexican food. Oh, my fucking God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nigga, you already know.
If you guys are from San Diego or know anybody that's like really, really from San Diego, like they'll tell you the best Mexican food is from 43rd. And like, there's no, I don't know what the name of the Mexican shop is. They're not going to give you a name. They're just going to tell you 43rd. Like
43rd.
That's
you
the
already
name
know.
Of the street. Like,
you already know.
You can smell it. You'll find it.
Yeah. Be like, where's 43rd? Like, they know exactly what you're talking about. You ain't got to tell them that you want tacos. Like, they already know. But yeah, shout out to San Diego. Also, happy birthday to Damien. By the time y'all see this on Wednesday, it'll be his birthday. So make sure
appreciate
leave
that.
some comments down there. Let him know happy birthday, all that good stuff. Damien is training for a fight. He came on the pod with a shiner.
Hey, shout out to Damien's black eye. Hey, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can't call me. I'm not that light skinned no more, you know.
Yeah.
The black of the berry.
Hey, rocking the Max Holloway shirt. No sparring Holloway in the building. Sparring Damien in the building.
Yeah, exactly.
and then your boy Max about to get this easy money going against a Korean Zombie.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't get a chance to talk. It came out after the pod, yeah. So Max Holloway versus Korean Zombie, August 26th, Singapore.
That's a weird matchup. I don't understand what the marketing behind that was.
Well, you know, afterwards, somebody had asked Max like who he would want to fight next, and like they had mentioned Korean Zombie, and he was like, "Cool, like I've never fought him. We came up around the same time. Like I would love to fight him." And then the next day, Zombie dropped a video and was like, "Hey, let's do it, brother. If you want to get down." So they pretty much match made themselves. And if you think about it, like who else? Max has already beat everybody else in the top 5. Zombie's number 6. Like who else would he fight? Like especially like everybody was all matched up and stuff. So you know, it's a fan friendly fight. You know,
it is.
And what I will say is everybody knows that I'm a Max Holloway homer. And even though I think Max Holloway is going to get it done, it doesn't mean that Zombie can't surprise us all. It's a fight. It's a fist fight. Anything can happen.
Okay, CJ.
But Max better get that done. You better walk through that, man.
Yeah, moonwalk.
The odds, you about to style all over that nigga. The line on that fight is gonna be minus
700 easy.
I was thinking like 1,200.
It might be.
I'm gonna have to put some money on it because, like you said, it's a fight. That's a risk I'm willing to pay.
Donations on aisle 5.
That's probably what it would feel like, but in the off chance.
Right. Speaking of, you know, Max Holloway and looking into like this weekend fights, before we get into those fights, let's talk about who you guys think has the best chin in MMA.
I know you saw the display this weekend.
Yeah.
Marvin Vettori's chin touching his shoulders. Bruh, he was eating shots and didn't even do the stanky leg or nothing. It was absolutely insane. Because you know Jared Cannonier got bombs in his hands. That shit was wild.
He looked like a straight Pez head. Just don't put that on the reel, by the way. Just thought about that. Just thought about that. It's not.
Even the ground and pound, he was eating that ground and pound. I'm like, sheesh. Nah, he was though.
He was. Yeah, Cannonier, he came out. You know, like that first round, Marvin was put it on him, hit him with a couple good shots.
Hey, he had him on a stanky leg. He had him on a stanky leg. I didn't realize. I don't know if you like how big Vettori looked. Like he looked huge. Come on now.
He's setting himself up.
Bump, set, and spike.
Nah, yeah, you're right though. But Cannonier is a big man too. I guess
I don't know him like you do, but fair.
Oh my God, here we go. Can't say shit on this podcast.
Can't say shit.
You're not safe.
Fucking headhunters.
Listen, this is not a safe space. We're not here like
headhunters here, bro. You gotta really like think about a word or a phrase, because like, oh, these niggas gonna try to eat me alive. God damn, bro.
Yeah, but that was shout out to Jared Cannonier, man, setting records. I see you. People sleeping on that fool. Y'all said that he was gonna put y'all to sleep. Snooze fest.
And you know what? I was gonna say that. I was gonna come on here and say we were wrong. Last week I came out of my mouth specifically. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna be a snooze fest. I definitely said that. And guess what? I was wrong. Humbly apologized to Jared Cannonier. Slept on them. Slept on the whole card. Jared said, "All right, all right, cool." Like,
shout out to fucking Ja Rule, baby girl, put it on, man. He's putting on that nigga, bro.
He did. He really did. Yeah, so but shout out him.
Oh, on a real quick note, I actually saw Ja Rule like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was doing no, he was doing security at Mall of America. It was wild.
Gotta have security.
Murder Inc.
50 Cent retired that man.
Funniest shit ever.
But strongest chin, man, I just gotta say, based off of what I saw, I'm gonna have to give it to Marvin. Man, never been finished, and I see why.
Oof. I mean, so I hate speaking about this because it's probably the saddest moment in me for MMA.
Oh, no.
Anyone who's watched the pods know, I'm a ride to die for my people, even though the wheels is already fucking falling off. But T Ferg, bro, yes, he got baptized by Chandler, but for me, Tony Ferguson, just from the Gaethje fight alone, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I'm going Max plus Holloway all day, every day. Just based off of statistics. Statistically, he's taken the most shots to the head than any other fighter in the UFC. That's not a flex, but your man's never been knocked down, never been knocked out, only person that's ever stopped him was Dustin Poirier with that mounted triangle back in their first fight. Aside from that, nobody stopped him in any way.
The way that Dustin wasn't able to stop him like that, because Dustin be slinging lead.
Yeah.
So for him to be eating them shots like that and just still be there, like that was actually incredible.
You talking about?
I'm like, yo, Max, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I hope the corner steps in or something. Like something.
You're talking about the second fight, right?
Yeah, the second fight.
Fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's some people in there with like some really good chance. I remember like a while ago there was somebody trying to argue with me in the comments talking about Yoel Romero had the best chin in the game because he took a head kick from, can't remember who he said he took a head kick from, but I'm just head kick. Yeah, and he was like, he just ate it. He has the best chin.
Robert.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, you
patented Robert head kick. 1-2.
Yeah.
Patented.
Man, how you get hit with that? Hey, shout out to Izzy. I don't think Izzy has gotten hit by that at all.
No, he saw them shits coming from a mile away.
He knew that was coming. But everybody else, Marvin, Jared, everybody else just pop.
I know. Like, how?
Yeah.
How?
Must be different. Oh, speaking of Yoel, he lost this weekend.
No, he didn't lose. He got fucked up.
In a stinker.
I watched that fight. He put it on him. That was the first time I've seen Yoel just look fucking below average. Like he got fucked up. He never was in the fight. Was getting beat the fuck down.
Except for those moments, like there was like one moment at the end of the third and then one moment at the end of the fifth where you were like, oh, maybe he's going to do it. You know, he didn't look good at all. He needs to retire. 45. It's not even about the age. It's not even about the age. It's about like just why is it that every time he gets to that title shot, which I did think that he beat Robert Whittaker. And I'm willing to die on that hill. I thought that he beat Rob, especially in the second fight. Go ahead.
So really, you're calling him Uriah Faber?
Yes, you get to the spot and you're just like,
yeah.
And then you see him. Your man starts doing the fake hurt, and he's all. You gotta go watch the highlights of him versus Nemkov. Looked good though, but what really disappointed me was right before that fight. We talked about it last weekend. Sergio Pettis versus Patricio Pitbull. And I was really expecting
fireworks.
Like it was super low key. I don't know what happened to Pitbull, but Pitbull was like turned down. Like maybe it was the weight cut. I don't know. Gotta be the weight cut. But he didn't look like him.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a guy who's, I think Pitbull now is like 35, maybe 36, and then trying to cut down 20 pounds from his normal weight. Like, brutal. Real fast, though, I'm thinking that your boy is the best lightweight in the world. I favor him over Jamahal Hill.
Hot take. Sorry. Like you just totally threw me off with such a hot take came from out of nowhere. Like, you think Nemkov is the best lightweight in the world? Light
heavyweight in the world. I don't think that there's a doubt. There's not, or at least there's not a doubt in my mind.
Because he beat up a washed you didn't see him he almost lost to Corey Anderson. If that headbutt would have happened literally 3 seconds later, he would have lost to Corey Anderson.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I think he's the best. I mean, because I'm not fired up about Jamahal Hill. I don't think Jamahal Hill. We all have said on this pod that like Jamahal Hill is not that guy. It's a great story, you know what I mean? Obviously, blah blah blah. But you know, like he's not that guy.
And after we had that pod, I came back and I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna put some respect on his name because, like Teddy Atlas says, when you become a champion, you get 30% more better. And he has continued to progress over his career. I didn't think that he was gonna go out there and look like that against Glover, who Yuri struggled with. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that come on, Jamahal Hill isn't going to come out and look absolutely spectacular. I'm not even going to say that Yuri's going to beat him. I'm giving him a fighting chance in that because I don't know what he's going to look like. He's had a lot of time between January and whenever they book this next fight to come out looking like a monster.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
And he cut down on his content. He's been training more.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he used to be making these funny ass videos. I like that fool.
He's got fire content. He might have the best obviously besides Conor, he might have the best content for anyone in MMA.
Shout out to him. He does have a YouTube now. He's got like a little podcast, and he addresses exactly what Jace is talking about Corey Anderson saying that Nemkov was better and that the Bellator light heavyweight division was better than UFC, and Jamahal gets in y'all ass about it too. Pause.
Not mine. Damian?
Nah, I'm clenched up. Yeah.
We making pearls on the show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I mean that's an interesting take as far as Nemkov being the best.
So I mean,
I can't really speak on it. I haven't really watched him fighting, so I can't really speak on it. But I agree with you with Jamahal Hill, how he's progressing and he walked through the fire. He fought some great fighters and he always ended up, winning some fucking how. So can't really put dirt on his name yet. You know what I mean? Because he's still working now. Let's say he ends up fighting someone that doesn't necessarily deserve a title shot and then loses to that person, like embarrassingly, then we can start talking that shit, right? But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm gonna say I feel like he's underrated.
I would say that he is definitely the forgotten champ of the UFC.
Yeah.
And probably if I'm going to go all in, the most likely to lose his next fight?
Over Leon Edwards, who's fighting your boy?
Yeah.
You give Leon a better chance at winning than you do Jamahal Hill.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all gotta comment down below. I'll agree with that. That's low key a hot take right there. Cause you love Kobe.
I'm balls deep into Kobe. Go on, say it. Go on and say it. Yeah, I fuck with Kobe. Kobe Chaos Covington. I fuck with him. But I do give Leon a better chance than I do against Jamahal Hill versus ?
That's crazy. You do know that like Jamahal Hill, his only loss was when his arm against Paul Craig.
Paul Craig, the man. Why do people ever go to the ground with that guy? Blows my fucking mind. Just stop it. Doesn't matter how much you're grounding and pounding with him. Don't go to the ground with him. Stop it.
It's an ego thing.
Fuck ego. I'm trying to get a dub.
Facts. I mean, yeah, I do think that it is between, I guess, Jamahal Hill and Leon as far as like what champ is most likely, or Alexa Grasso. I don't know if you're putting women's MMA inside there as well, but you know, her going up against Shevchenko again. I want Alexa to win, but I think there's certain people who are just like really great, and I believe that Shevchenko can make the adjustments.
Yeah,
like it's like sometimes you gotta catch that person. Shout out to Juliana Pena. You gotta catch that person on an off day. You gotta catch that person slipping and expose something. But then like the greats go back and they fix those holes, and then all of a sudden that hole's not there anymore. You know, you got to try to find something else. Shout out to Kevin Lee.
Are you talking about like transgender surgery?
I'm not even going there. Shout out to Pride Month. Shout out to I ain't even going there with you. Oh, I don't even know what's happening.
Ally.
All right. But yeah. Y'all, this pod is wild. Oh my God. Like, and I can only imagine CJ's face when he listens to this and he hears you saying that you're balls deep into Kobe Covington. Like,
he said that.
Never letting that go.
He said that.
I ain't worried about Easy.
Who do you guys think is the dirtiest fighter in MMA?
Sky?
Like you, okay, before, full disclosure, you guys, before we came on, I was like, well, let's ask about Dirtiest Fighter. And Jace goes, oh, I know exactly who you're going to say. And I'm like, I don't even know who I'm going to say. So please tell me, please remind me, because I don't know.
Michael Chandler.
Am I mad at Chandler for the blowing his nose and doing all that nasty shit?
You tell me.
I don't recall.
That's a definition of a dirty fighter.
Heated,
right
blowing the nose. The fish hooks.
The fish hooks.
Was I upset? I don't
You
remember.
were heated about it. How do you not remember this? Because you all know I am Team Chandler all day. This guy was like, this dirty motherfucker, blah, 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 blah.
Did I say it on the pod?
You were so spirited about it as well. He's fish hooking. Everyone talks about it, blowing his nasty ass, bloody, dirty nose on people. I guess you forget.
I feel like I felt that strongly about somebody else. I do remember feeling strongly, but I don't know if it was Michael Chandler. I think it was somebody. I think it was Leon. It was Leon Edwards. That's the one that I came on here and I was like, he's fucking dirty. He's a cheater. He was over there digging his hands inside of Kamaru. Yeah, that's what I got upset with. Grabbing the fence. Yeah, it was Leon Edwards. But probably dirtiest fighter in MMA history. That's the key word there. MMA rather than UFC. I'll probably go with who's smart or who's smart.
Romas Polaris, because it wasn't dirty. Like he was popping people's shit because he wouldn't let it go. Holding it, cranking it, people tapping the fuck. Yeah. The only person to get kicked out of the UFC for being for actual in-fight antics, because there was Paul Daly who got kicked out, but that's because he sucker punched Josh Koscheck from the back. But Rosemir Palmares, like that dude was just popping people's shit after they tap. He would not let go of holds. But people also sleep on Royce Gracie. If you go back and watch the early UFC, this motherfucker would hold chokes in all day. Check it out.
Somebody saying that.
Check it out. Royce Gracie. Yeah. They tap and he's just like, nah, I ain't done yet. Fuck this nigga.
You finna take a dirt nap.
Right.
I hear them shots like pop, 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 pop.
What about you, Damien?
I think I'm gonna have to piggyback off of what you said and say Leon Edwards because I will never stop forgetting that Nate Diaz fight where he fucking steps on his cup, bro.
Yes.
He like steps on his nuts on purpose.
Yeah,
on purpose.
Nut shot.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, bro.
And then when Nate's like, hey, talks to the ref and the ref's like, hey, I seen that. He's all like, what?
Actually playing dumb. Yeah, but he always gets called for something in every fight, I feel like. So I'm gonna have to say him, bro, because he be looking for them slight advantages. He's like, nigga, I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna check this nigga's cup real quick.
Hey, cup check. I mean,
take a 5-minute breather.
Who doesn't like a fucking what you would call it? Just getting that Asian advantage. You know what I'm saying? To win.
You did not say that.
Full disclosure.
Shout out to my Asian homies.
Full disclosure, I'm half Asian. Waist down only, but you know, that's a problem for other people. Not me.
Absolutely
scratching eyeballs and shit.
Yeah,
that man.
He's
dirty.
He is dirty.
Yeah, and you also, I mean, shit. Rampage is on record saying Jon Jones is the dirtiest fighter ever.
Yeah, he is. Even just so recently, I seen like a podcast he was on. He was like, he's the dirtiest fighter. He'll do anything.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Speaking of,
my bad. And you can add your boy Peter Yan to that list. Like I be telling y'all, go back and watch his very first loss. Boom, a knee. Exact same situation. He was winning the fight, got frustrated. Boom, hit him with a knee. Same thing. You know, dirty fighters. They do illegal stuff in fights when they get frustrated.
I was gonna just interject and say, speaking of Jon Jones, what did y'all think of his interaction with Ngannou?
That was dope. I like that. It was like a calm, collected, killer conversation where it's like, if you don't learn wrestling or jiu-jitsu, you a dead man. Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, I thought that was dope.
Sky?
Shout out to one of my high school friends, Cameron Roger. He has a podcast called The MMA Game. Y'all can check that out, The MMA Game. But he sent me the clip and he was like, he felt like Ngannou won that exchange. I actually felt like, I didn't really feel like anybody won the exchange. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like it was just something that happened. But I did watch, on DC and RC, their little podcast. I was listening to it. And DC said that when Francis says that he's a king and then John takes off his hat and gets like real serious, he was like, DC goes, I know that look. That is the look that John would look at me. He was like, that's when he got serious. That's when he wasn't playing anymore. When Jon Jones was talking about, he's like, I'm a king. I've been a king. I've always been on top. He was like, in that moment, he realized Jon Jones is not afraid of Francis Ngannou. And like, if they fight, it's going to be a problem. And so that's, for me, I was just like, oh, okay, this is all theatrics at the end of the day because they're not going to fight. But I did think it was funny. I seen another clip where your boy Francis tells Jon Jones, tell your daddy to release you.
Yeah, and that's why I'll have him winning the exchange because he was saying like, don't sell yourself short. Like you're your own person. Like be your own business and shit. Like
meanwhile, Francis over there fighting cans. Who he gonna fight over there? Shut up.
Hey!
I ain't about to make an easy bag.
Hey, let him be like Max and get his money. Stop playing.
But guess what? The fight that he keeps saying, I've always wanted that fight. That's the fight I wanted. He'll never get it. So he can go make his easy bag. He can do. He's another Kayla Harrison in PFL. He's just like Kayla. They're the same.
I'm gonna need you to stop throwing shade toward other organizations. That's what your problem is. You're a UFC homer, right? Like you act like other motherfuckers don't fight. Other motherfuckers don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, you're a homer. So for me personally, before we go on, it was like I love the exchange. I watched it like 3 or 4 times in a row. You know what I mean? And I love that they put like the subtitles on it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I love like Jon Jones like grabbing like his arms. You know what I mean? Be like, and then you got Ngannou touching Jon's
and his belly,
beer belly. Like you get over there, bro. I don't think necessarily there was a winner. I guess if I would say there was a winner, I would give it to Ngannou for the simple fact that you can't argue with facts. You know what I'm saying? So when he's like, go talk to your daddy, like you always can say that to someone who fights under the UFC. Go talk to your daddy. You know you can't do shit without daddy saying yes. But
and you know what I say if I was Jon Jones? Let me check my checkbook first. Let me check my account first because I'm getting paid over here.
And then Ngannou goes, "Oh, really? I got more than you."
No, he gonna say I might have when I actually fight again in 2024.
Hey,
which is ridiculous. I can't believe we're waiting that damn long. But I think Francis actually is about to do very well because I feel like he's just gonna have highlight knockout after highlight knockout after highlight knockout, and then it's gonna be like, let's do the first time ever super fight between organizations, heavyweight versus heavyweight, and that's gonna be like the fucking Buku Bucks megalo fight, and people gonna tune in for that shit.
and actually, I do think it's somewhat possible because they're both under the ESPN umbrella. That makes it somewhat possible.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that man, Dana White, he'll have to be dead or fired before he lets it happen because he's not gonna allow the possibility of his golden boy Jon Jones getting knocked out in a cross promotion, giving all that hype to PFL. He ain't gonna do it. I don't give a damn how much money, Saudi money, y'all can throw at him. As long as he's the president of that company, he's going to try to tarnish and mess up everything that Francis Ngannou touches.
Yep.
He's not gonna let Francis win. He's not.
I believe it.
This is the same man that was like, oh, okay, he want to make his little announcement. We've got the BMF belt coming back. Oh, you want to fight Tyson? Hey, Tyson, come fight Jon Jones.
Excuse me, though. May I retort?
Yeah.
Because he already let his golden boy go and get an L with Conor and
Mayweather. Yeah.
And that is the golden goat. You know what I mean? He ain't the goat of fighting, but boy, he is the money goat of the UFC. That's a goddamn story.
Got greased at the same time.
And it could happen, especially talking about that Saudi money. Stop playing, bro.
Yo, these Saudis are crazy. You see what they offering Usyk versus Tyson Fury?
No, how much?
It was like $110 million for one person. Like another person was like $6. It's ridiculous. And then weren't they offering? I don't watch soccer in America, but they were offering. What's your boy's name? Come on, Jace.
Lionel Messi.
Yeah, $1.2 billion.
And I don't even got a fucking house.
Let's go.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's the line right there.
Oh,
that's the line.
He had hate in his voice too.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Your boy's like, he gonna turn it down and come play in the U.S. so that he can, I don't know, something about like more people will see him. I don't give a damn. Somebody offered me 1.2, might even been 1.3, might even been 1.4, but it was in the billions. I don't care about stardom. I'm trying to secure the bag for life.
Yeah, fuck the stardom. What the fuck? Keep that.
Keep that. They already know my name. They already know my name.
Take it. I don't need it. What I do need is that generational wealth, though. Hey, yo.
Facts.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so that's wild. But for me, overall, man, I just thought it was a really cool experience. Really cool to see them like sizing each other up. You know what I mean? It felt genuine. It didn't feel contrived in any way. I was a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You know, we'll see what happens on that front. Of course, you know, your boy Conor McGregor is back in the news. Lots of development happening there.
I mean, it seems to me that, you know, she wanted to smash out Conor. Conor gave her the work. And then she was like, you know what? Let me try to get this bag on top of it. Because that video of them hanging out together, partying, oh, that's not a good look, dog. I mean, obviously, I'm sure, and I don't want to speak for y'all, but you had that knee-jerk reaction of Conor accused of sexual assault. Again, just like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And then you find out it's like, not to say that it couldn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to speak that out. You know what I mean? But generally speaking, if someone claps my cheeks and I don't want them to, I'm not hanging out with you afterwards. We're not having drinks together after that. You know, on site.
I don't know what the hell was going on, but he was playing with his nose quite often. This man was
little white girl.
This man was.
Exactly.
What the white girl doing, white girl.
Right. Exactly.
Out of your system in 24 hours.
Hey, your boy's wild. All I can say about Conor, like you said, Jace, like when I first seen it, I was like, again, like, dude, like, come on. You know what I mean? But then when I read the article and I read that, like, oh, you bypassed criminal charges, went straight to litigation? Spidey senses went up, like,
yeah.
And honestly, you know, we don't know what happened. We weren't there,
we don't,
you know.
Yeah.
But just based off of what it's looking like, seeing the videos and stuff that's coming out, it's looking like a potential money grab. And I truly, truly believe that, like, people that do this, like, people
potentially
that allegedly lie and say that something happened that didn't happen should be prosecuted
100%.
Off top.
100%.
Just as if it was an actual sexual assault.
Absolutely.
The same exact. If you're going to get 15 years for doing it, which I'm 100% on board for, you get another 15 for a proven false lie.
Yes.
You know, a blatant lie.
Like those allegations. Yeah. Those allegations are career ending. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you don't fuck around.
Jonathan Majors, you know what I mean? Like he's King the Conqueror. He literally the next phase of Marvel was after him. Now they pulled him.
Oh, did they pull him?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, his situation seems a little bit different just based off the text messages and stuff. But at the end of the day, perfect example, Johnny Depp. They slandered Johnny. They had him out here looking crazy. They took away endorsements deal. That man lost millions of dollars. Then all of a sudden the trial happens. We find out that Amber Heard is enemy number one.
I don't know about y'all, but after like watching the trial and like reading about it, I literally had to pick my mouth up off the floor. You know what I'm saying?
I was more of a fan of Johnny Depp after that shit. My man was cracking jokes. that man was funny as hell in court, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, to be throwing around allegations like that's a dangerous game that you playing. Yeah. Like you really playing with somebody's life. You ain't gotta murder somebody to end their life. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, especially in this day and age.
Exactly. The cancel culture, bruh, say goodbye to everything except Conor. Conor could get away with anything.
And if Trump ain't getting away.
I truly do feel like he kicked that lady. He's still facing charges with kicking that lady off the boat. Like the lady was actually
I remember that.
In the fucking boat, all that shit. Like that stuff is still going on, you know? So it's like he needs to get around different people. He needs to have a different security, whatever the case may be. There needs to be a different protocol going on because you can't keep exposing yourself to these situations. And, you know, we've seen on video Conor punching old men at the bars for not wanting to drink. Like, we've seen him act wild and crazy. So when stuff like this happens, it doesn't put it's just a bad situation overall. It's just telling us kind of like John Morant, like you got the wrong people around you. You're in the wrong. You shouldn't even be in these situations to where like stuff like this can happen. And then your girlfriend, because I don't think he ever gonna marry the girl. You know, she done been with him since you literally had nothing. She's at home pregnant with the fourth baby, and you over here smashing random Miami chicks.
Because.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. But because of all the shit that he's done prior, it kind of makes it hard to defend him in a situation like this where he might be innocent, right?
Exactly.
You're just setting yourself up for fuck shit all through your career now.
Yeah.
It just don't make no sense.
Apparently, y'all motherfuckers forgot. So let me remind you motherfuckers, okay? The double champ does what the double champ wants to do, you know. The double champ does what the double champ wants to do. Y'all fucking forgot. He let y'all know. He let y'all know.
Yo, Jace, you That was a good one. I gotta get that to you. Like, hey, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. Hey,
I fuck with Conor. Lightweight and featherweight Conor. This welterweight Conor, this light heavyweight Conor, I don't know. That man looking a little different. He moved different.
His face look a little different.
Oh,
I'm looking like, is it?
Why his nose keep going? Is it the whiskey?
No, it's the steroids.
HGH.
And he missed the deadline. He missed the deadline.
So some human growth hormones.
Yeah. So he missed the deadline to join USADA, which means that technically he's not supposed to be allowed to fight at the end of this year for 292. But there are exceptions that get made all the time, like your boy Chael Sonnen pointed out. If a fighter falls out and they bring somebody in like that week to fight, they get signed. They obviously bypass the 6-month rule because they're just now getting signed on. You had Brock Lesnar,
yeah,
pissing through a cup. You know what I mean? So
The Ream.
Yeah, so the UFC has the liberty to make the exception for Conor, and if there's anybody that they're going to make the exception for, you better believe it's the cash cow himself.
And you got Chandler saying, it's Red Penny night. Let's do it. It's Red Penny night.
It's Red Penny night.
Thank the heavens we've made it. We're fighting Conor.
Oh God, yeah. So who knows? We'll see what's happening. I did see like in the news that like there's another Khamzat out there. You guys, his name is Khamzat Boris, just like Khamzat, like not the middle name, but that's his nickname. His last name is Maev, Maev. Rather than Chimaev. It looks just like from Chechnya.
What?
Undefeated, fighting in the same organization that he's
wait.
It's crazy.
What weight is he?
He's lightweight. He fights at lightweight and and welterweight.
Okay.
Yeah, rather than welterweight and middleweight. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to you. I was like, they out here cloning
He got a beard with no mustache, huh?
Yes.
That nigga is to be feared.
Just like only thing is that he got his scar right here. Khamzat has his scar right here, but he got a scar. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Facts.
And
we do have a quick hot take.
Let's take it.
Hot take from Kid Jared. Shout out to Kid Jared on Instagram.
Shout out.
He wondering, which fighter are you looking forward to fighting the most this year?
To see fighting the most this year?
Whew, that's a hard one, actually.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You go first, Jace.
Me?
Yeah, why not?
I asked the question.
Yeah.
So stop trying to put the onus on me. Who y'all got?
Okay, fine.
I gotta think.
I'll go with Dang, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like a $2 steak.
Well done.
Like that hasn't fought this year yet?
No.
I'm presuming it's a fighter who hasn't fought yet this year. I'm presuming. Kid Jared didn't specify.
Because I'm really looking forward to see Sean O'Malley fight.
Okay.
I just fuck with him. Like I just like the way that he gets down when he fights, and he's exciting for me. He's probably like, I would say like top 5 fighters that I'm gonna tune in no matter what or who he's fighting. You know what I mean? Even though this upcoming fight probably gonna be boring as hell. I feel like he's just gonna get taken down and held down, but I feel like it's gonna be worth the watch.
He might get a little nap in there.
Yeah, he might. Shit.
Could you imagine he goes out there and do him like Corey Sandhagen and just put the man to sleep?
Quick.
Hey.
He jumped on saying, for me, that is by far the most impressive victory of stupid ass, boring ass, terrible Aljo's career.
Listen.
The human backpack?
Yeah, that was wonderful. But anyways, we'll stay focused. Sky?
I am excited to see It's tough because I'm excited to see fights, like rather than fighters. Like obviously the most easiest answer for me to say is Max Holloway, but I'm never excited to see Max because it gives me severe anxiety. So it's ridiculous. My heart rate, sometimes I look down and like I'm just sitting there and it's at 130. Like that don't even make no sense. And this is not a joke. Like,
sitting heart rate 130, nigga, go straight to the hospital.
Sitting there just getting amped. Y'all don't ever do y'all ever look at y'all watch like before a fight comes on and you just like, I'm like, why am I feeling like this? Like I'm not about to get punched in the face. This is stupid.
I get that. I get that when I think about me fighting. Like, like I only got to fight for like a couple months. And I'll think about it and like get in that mindset and my heart rate start going up. I'm like, oh shit, let me take some deep breaths. Same thing with like playing video games, like UFC. I'll play UFC and it'll be a close fight and my heart rate just start climbing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck around and have a heart attack playing this damn game.
Exactly. Actually, I'm gonna go left field and I'm gonna say Natalia Silva. Because she's getting ready to fight again. Because I don't know why, but I like this chick. Like she's a fighter. I know she got a new fight that's coming up. I can't remember what it is. I'll tell y'all in a second after Jace gives his answer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her fight again.
Yeah, so for me, there's a few different ones. Obviously, I really want to see Khamzat go down after. Really looking forward to seeing Nate. But if I had to choose one, it's Kobe. Kobe Chaos Covington. I cannot wait to see him fucking fight. I love this dude. All of his fights are super exciting. I love his press conferences, the braggadocious tone, you know what I mean? The act, if you will, the rub, you know what I mean? I love watching Kobe's whole shtick.
You know who I'm excited to see fight like as well this year? It's actually coming up real soon. Is Poatan.
Hey,
like that one's gonna be a dope fight, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Like I like him. I respect him as a fighter just because of like what he did and what he accomplished and shit. Even though he took a fucking 10-week nap, but I'm just saying, this man is a dangerous man. You know what I mean? And I feel like every fight that he's been in has been like worth the watch. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what he got.
We born you, nigga? Wait a second.
No.
Pause. Shit.
I ain't been sleeping.
Damien, while you are talking, right? Like, ain't that about a bitch?
Leave me alone. One thing I will say, and you mentioned them, I'm excited to see Khamzat. That's my guy. I'm on the Khamzat train. I've been on it for a while. I'm not hopping off.
Pause.
I want to see what the hell he does. Who he's actually gonna fight. What's actually gonna happen? Like, is he gonna look better? Because we haven't seen it since September of last year. It's been too long.
So you really just love the fucking Khamzat?
Pause.
Terrible.
Why you got such an issue with just because Kobe?
That's exactly why.
But y'all know I've never fucked with Khamzat like that. I've never really fucked with the Khamzat. It's not my bag. Hey, other people, hey, do you? It's 2023. If you want to fuck with the Khamzat, great. It's just not for me.
I hope and pray that he gets to come all over Kobe Covington.
Shout out to Randy Jackson. It's a no for me, dog.
Because you know what? All I'm gonna do is post that picture of you when Rose Namajunas knocked out Zhang Weili. That whole week, Jace bet the house on Zhang Weili.
The house.
He was all in. All of his parlays all had Zhang Weili in there, and I kept telling him, I said, "Don't sleep on Rose. Don't do it." When it happened, we were on the phone. I got the screen because we were just about to get off. The fight had just started. I was like,
it just started. That's the worst way.
Boom. And his mouth was wide open. I'm so sorry, Jace, but I'm going to put the picture right here because it's too funny. Just his face, like his mouth was, you would have thought that the phone froze because he was just mouth wide open, absolutely flabbergasted. That's what's going to happen when Kobe gets inside there.
My mouth was wide open. From the surprise, yes.
But
that's facts.
Speaking of somebody that your boy Jace does absolutely love, is fighting this weekend. Ilia Topuria taking on Josh Emmett.
Damn.
How y'all feeling about this?
What you
The
got,
dark
Damien?
horse of the division.
I gotta go with Topuria. I'm not a huge Josh Emmett fan. I'm really not. He doesn't really impress me. He just hits hard and has a wrestler fucking body build. That's it. I'm not really like impressed by him, honestly. Like I was surprised that he got to where he got. I was actually very surprised. So yeah, I got Topuria. This feels like it's gonna be an easy one for Topuria, honestly.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, no, actually, it's not on this fight. Okay, it must be like in a couple of weeks. We got your boy Neil Magny versus
Who?
Phil Rowe.
Who?
You know Neil. Don't play with Neil.
Who? Bum.
He on the prelims? Damn.
Where he should be.
Hey, you know they doing what they want to do. I mean, the fight card is what it is. Macy Barber's fighting again. I feel like we just seen her fight like 2 weeks ago.
I feel like I haven't seen her fight in a minute.
No, I could have swore she just March 25th. Really?
She's 4-5-2. Did I read that right?
No, 4-fight win streak, 5 fight. Yeah, that's just showing her stats. She's 12-2. That's her record.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was a chick that came in and was like, "Oh, I want to beat Jon Jones' record." Like everybody that said they want to beat Jon Jones' record ended up getting cursed. I feel like
she can get this work though, low key.
Wait, why this man got a black and white photo?
Because he's coming off the Contender Series.
Oh,
I've seen him before. He's a former NFL player
I saw
as well. He got knocked out by. Didn't he get knocked out by the big old goofy dude that keep getting knocked out now? That's no longer with us. Greg Hardy. Yeah, he got knocked out by Greg Hardy, I think. And then he came back, and then he won that fight. So now he's signed. So this is probably his debut that's taking place. Shout out to your boy, Brendan Allen. I like Brendan against Bruno. That's going to be a tough fight. Randy Rude Boy. And I know y'all love Tabitha Ricci. Baby.
Wait. Can we go back up to the Kazakhstan version of Paddy Pillmanton? Wait a goddamn minute. Can you make that bigger? My man looks like the Asian version of Paddy Pillmanton. Holy shit!
Right. That's
funny.
That is actually crazy. Hold on, let me move it over.
Nigga. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Nigga. Help me understand.
Not the Kazakhstan Paddy in the building.
Damn.
Damian, will you do the pod a favor and pronounce his name, please?
That's Zalgas Zumagolov.
That sounds about right.
That's about right.
It's about wrong. I'm pretty sure his name is pronounced Bob. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's his English name?
I cannot wait. You know what? I can't wait to see this guy fight. What's his record? I've never seen him in life.
He's currently 4-8, so not the best. He's had some fights.
Wait.
He lost to... Huh?
He has 4 wins and 8 losses?
No, I'm sorry, 14-8. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
okay. I'm like,
what?
How's he in the UFC?
This man topping somebody off to get in the UFC with that record.
Whoa! Speaking of topping somebody off, he lost to Jeff Molina.
Ew. It's a terrible loss.
Hey, listen, before y'all found out that Jeff Molina was on the Pride Squad, he was running through the UFC. He had all 4 wins. Don't hate on Jeff.
Yeah.
It's Pride Blood.
I could care less about him being Pride. Not in a disrespectful way.
He's lost a lot. Like, he lost to Palva. He lost to Albazi. He won 1 fight against Jimmy Rivera. He lost.
That's a good win.
Yeah, that is a good win.
Jimmy Rivera's tough.
Yeah, well, that's his only win in the UFC. Well, how is he still here? Because he looked like Paddy, that's why.
The Asian Paddy, I'm dead. I said later, goddamn minute. Oh my God. This motherfucker got the same dude.
Yeah. That's wild. And then to lose to Johnson as well. Like, Johnson's doing the scene, but
is he still in the UFC?
Yeah, that's not the Johnson you think.
Oh,
that's not you thinking about Mike Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's
the guy
what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this weekend, who you guys got in the main event?
I'll start off. My dark horse, the truth. I think and this guy's gonna hate this. I think he takes care of Max as well. Ilia Topuria is that dude. That dude.
Same.
And I was gonna say, and I 100% believe when he wins this fight, he will call out. I say he'll call it the winner of Max and Korean Zombie, because obviously your boy fucking Quasimodo himself, Ortega, is avoiding the smoke because he has specifically called out Ortega numerous times. And Ortega goes, "Oh, you're not ranked high enough." Blah blah blah. Scared, nigga. Scared.
Does he jump to the number 5 spot if he wins?
He should.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he jumped to 5. But I seen somewhere, I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but I only read the headline. But he was saying that like after this fight, he wants a title shot, and that Alex Volkanovski is not the best in the world. That was the quote.
Love
I
it.
didn't get a chance to watch the video. Oh, you love it.
I'm not saying that I agree with it, right?
Yeah.
But I love the fact of, take your shot. Especially
as a Max Holloway fan, I would absolutely love to see him go up against Max, because when he shuts your boy down, then what are you going to say? Then y'all just going to be upset again because then he didn't got another contender out of there. And, the whole same thing.
I'm not upset. I fuck with Max. I love Max. Not as much as you, right? There's levels. There's levels. Stalker anybody?
Yeah, she take a bullet for that nigga.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, man's gonna have to
Max.
watch out. Hey, I say watch out, but I'm going the other way, and he ain't taking no bullets now. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Topuria, especially after watching Emmett, and after watching what Topuria did to my boy Bryce.
Whew.
All Bryce smoke. Who? Everyone forgot about Bryce after that shit.
He sent that nigga back to the farm.
Yeah, the man with the flu.
Yeah, bro. I know we're almost done with this pod, but bro, I know me and Sky have talked about this so much. I hate excuses after a fight. Take your L, keep it moving. I don't want to hear about, oh, I had the flu. Oh, my costume weighed too much.
Yeah.
Like don't hit me with that, because if you'd have got that dub, you'd be like, oh, I had the flu. So I'm really happy that I was able to win. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop it. He just beat the brakes off you. Bump, bump, bump.
Shout out to B2K.
Let me see you go. Pow, pow. Batman.
Facts. But yeah, it should be a interesting night. I know PFL is on. I don't know if y'all, but y'all can check that out. It's not the greatest card, but it's PFL. Shane Burgos is gonna be on it again, so this is his second time in PFL. I love Shane Burgos. That's the only reason why I went to PFL when they came here. So y'all can check that out. I don't think it's gonna be that great of a fight, but it's on TV. And since I'm a UFC homer, let Jace tell it. It is what it is. You know what? I admit I am.
Nah, I'm right there with you. I fuck with the UFC heavy.
I am.
That's the highest on my priority list.
They've made it very easy to consume their product. We know when it's on. I know who's fighting. I'm familiar with the brand. And although I do watch other organizations, there's a feeling that's missing when I'm watching it. And I don't know what that is, but yeah. Oh, let me show y'all this real fast, because I thought this was Dan Hooker. I said, when did Dan Hooker get cut?
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Exactly. Quick glance, it looks like Dan Hooker.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's
Wada
crazy.
from Deutschland.
Watch out for the Shane Burgos fight for real, because I seen this guy fight when I went to go watch him, and this Asian dude, like that fight that he was in, I think he did go up against Clay Collar, and that was a banger of a fight. Like that fight was absolutely insane. And this dude right here, the black guy with the belt, he was really good as well.
From Sweden.
Yeah. But Auburn Mercier, trash. He just wanted to hold on the whole time. You know, he's a lay and pray type of guy. Oh, yeah, there go Clay. That should be good against Ray. But yeah, check it out. It should be good. You know, but I think that's our time. Unless y'all got any other questions, comments, or concerns.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
Going twice. We will be back next Wednesday as usual. Make sure that you guys comment below. Let us know some of the questions that we asked, some hot takes. But
copy merch.
Cop the merch. ScrapandRollMMA.com. You know,
shout out.
Shout out to Max. There might be some new stuff dropping soon. I'm just saying. I don't know. But International Fight Week is coming up, so y'all know we're gonna come with some fire the next couple of pods. We will be back on Wednesday. That's it for now. Peace.